Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a review on the Shark PowerDetect robot vacuum cleaner. So it has a self-emptying base and it also has LiDAR navigation. So I'm going to talk about the robot a little bit, then we're actually going to watch it clean up this big mess in this room. So the robot's going to go around and vacuum up your house, and then it's going to come back to the docking station, and everything that it picked up in the dust bin, it's going to auto empty into another bin on the base station. So here's the actual dust bin. As it's vacuuming your house, it's going to vacuum everything up into here. When it gets back to the docking station, there's a little door here. Everything's going to get sucked into another chamber. So there's another vacuum that kicks on inside here to suck everything out. And about every 2 months, you got to take this over to the trash can, and you're going to open up that, press that button, and everything will come out that it has vacuumed up. Okay, let's simulate this one has vacuumed up for a little while. It's bagless. So once in a while you do have to clean inside there, but you don't need another bag. Now it also has odor neutralizing technology. That's like a little air freshener, so when the vacuum kicks on the base station, you'll have a little bit of a scent in the air. You also have filters up here that you have to clean once in a while. They are reusable. There's a HEPA filter here on the side that you'll have to change once in a while, and the filter on the robot you'll have to change once in a while, right? But it's very easy to change. Now again, I really like that this robot has LiDAR navigation. You'll hear something spinning underneath there. It does a really good job of mapping your house, and with that map, you can create no-go zones. So let's flip it over. It's got a single brush roller, drive wheels. There's where it charges. We do have one side brush, and we got fall-off sensors, so it won't fall down your stairs. Now it does have a carpet sensor. It is able to detect carpet or hardwood floors or linoleum, and it will spin the brush accordingly. So it'll slow the brush down when it's on like hardwood floors. Now it also has dirt detect technology. So when it's vacuuming, everything's coming up through here and it's going into the dust bin. So before it gets to the dust bin, you're going to see there's some sensors. They're right there, a little hard to see, and you have to clean these once in a while, and that's why there's a little brush. So that little brush that's in the dustbin right there, you're going to use that once in a while. Right there on each side, see that little circle? You're going to have to clean that once in a while. That is a sensor, and there's another one on the other side. There, like that. You'll have to clean it just a little bit. There, it's clean. So when the robot senses dirt, it'll have a dirt event. And what it's going to do, it's going to do a figure 8 in that area to help clean it, because it sensed that there was some dirt in the carpet or hardwood floors. And so what it's going to do, it's going to go in a figure 8 about 2 or 3 times to clean that area intensely. And what you'll notice is the lights will turn purple up here to let you know that you had a dirt event. And then it will go back into its normal pattern. It does do really nice making straight lines when it vacuums, and it has matrix clean. So it can go one way, and then if you do the matrix clean, it'll go the other way, which cleans the carpet in both directions. Now it does have edge detect technology. So when it senses that it's up against a wall, it's going to blow air out this port right here. That is going to help take away the dirt and debris right next to the wall and blow it in front of it so that it can be vacuumed up. And there's what it sounds like when it comes back to the base station to auto empty. Now it does have a sensor on the front. It's called Smart Sensor. It is going to be, you can't see it, but it has lasers coming out to help it identify if there's objects in front of the robot so that it will avoid them. Now if the object is more than 4 inches, the LiDAR will sense it and go around it, and it also has the bumper technology, that if the bumper activates, it'll turn around and go the other way. But the nice thing about LiDAR is you can go in the app and put a no-go zone. So say you got a cable or a cord that's always on the ground and the robot gets stuck on it, you can put a no-go zone in this area. So here's the map of my house. The LiDAR does a really good job. You can have it clean your entire house, or you can do by rooms. I'm going to have it clean this room. You can have it just do a regular clean or the matrix clean. Now we do have 3 different power levels if you want to do a cleaning. Okay, I'm going to have it do a standard clean on this room, and we're going to watch for a dirt detect event because there is quite a bit of dirt in this carpet. So here it is. It does okay with things on the ground. And it's not super loud while it's vacuuming. Now, when it's on carpet, it does not spin its side brush. That's only when it's on hardwood floors. But it's going to go back and forth and make the straight lines. Now, I did turn the vacuum up to max, so it is a little bit louder, but it's going to do a better job of cleaning. Okay, we have a dirt detect event. It turned purple, and we're in a figure 8 pattern now because it sensed dirt. We have a dirt detect event. It slows down, it increases the suction power, but it was already on max. But it's going to go into a figure 8 pattern now because it had a dirt detect event. And you'll also see this in the after report. So it's going to give you a clean report and show you on the map where these dirt detect events were when it's all done cleaning. And it'll come out of this dirt detect event automatically, but we can still see we're getting a purple line. And it kind of increases the diameter of the figure 8. See how the figure 8 keeps getting a little bit bigger each time. So it really cleaned that area now. Okay, you can tell it came out of the dirt detect event. Now it's back into its standard cleaning. Okay, so we just had another dirt detect event. The lights turned to purple, and I think you can tell by how much purple is the severity of the dirt detect event. Okay, so that one was not very long. It came right out of it, and it's going right back to where it needs to go to keep in line with its cleaning. Okay, I paused it. Let's take a look how well it's been cleaning up this big mess. Wow. It has done a really good job with pet hair. Look at all of that it's picked up. That's incredible. Now, Shark robots do a good job with pet hair because where the brush roller is, they have a comb that helps get the stuff off of the brush roller, the hair. It helps to prevent hair wrap. Okay, so we just had another dirt detect event. It's going in a figure 8. Okay, so I turned the vacuum down to eco mode. It is really quiet. Now, it's not going to have as good a suction, but it is really quiet while it's vacuuming. Okay, so we have another dirt detect event. It did, after it cleaned this room, it did come back and get that little strip that had missed earlier when it had a dirt detect event. So it came back and got that strip, but it also detected another dirt detect event. Yeah, just a really slow. Now, those lasers you see coming out the front, you can't see those in real life. That's only through the camera. Now, with the Shark app, you can have this on a schedule. You could schedule certain rooms on certain days to be cleaned, or you could have it clean your entire house. And it does connect to smart devices. So if you have an Amazon or a Google smart device, it will connect to it. Okay, so when it's all done, it's going to come back to the docking station, dock itself, and auto empty everything that it picked up inside it. Okay, so this vacuum cleaner costs $450. It's on sale right now. Normally it retails for over $500. $450. So it's got some good technology in it. I would like to see it have a little bit better obstacle avoidance, but for $450, I like the dirt detect technology, the odor neutralizing. Now, if you don't like the smell of that, it's only on when it's emptying out this just take the green thing off. You have to put the cap back on, but just pop the green thing off inside there and it won't smell anymore. Now the Shark Clean app, here it is. There's our mission complete, where it cleaned this room, view report, and we can see the dirt detect events. So see right here, it had dirt detect events, and it shows the severity of them too. I can't scroll in, but I wish I could zoom in. But one was really dark, then some of them are light. So it had 4 dirt detect events. Now I did buy this with my own money and I was not paid for this video. So this will be my honest opinion. Let's go see how it's going to clean on, it's a little bit different on hardwood floors. It sounds a little bit different. Okay, we're going to come into the kitchen now, hardwood floor and carpet. We'll check the dirt, the carpet detect. Got some coffee in the corners. We're going to see how it does in corners. Okay, so I told it to start cleaning the kitchen. Now, I've noticed this with Shark robots. Once in a while, the volume in the app goes all to 0. I didn't tell it to. I had to turn the volume back up. I don't mind the tones that Shark robots have. They're telling you something. It tells you when it starts, it tells you when it's finished. But for some reason, I think when it goes into a do not disturb mode, it turns the volume down, but then when it comes out of do not disturb, it should turn the volume back up. Now it is able to traverse large thresholds up to 1 inch. It didn't have any problem with that. Now you're going to hear kind of a scraping. That's that brush roller. This is normal. I figured out what the blue is. That's when the lasers sense something. See? See, when the lasers on the front, when they sense proximity, it turns blue. Well, it didn't that time. That's hilarious. Just when you think you're like, oh, I got it figured out. It's not doing it now. I'll tell you what. Robots. They can have a mind of their own sometimes. Now the brush roller is going to be going on, it doesn't have the brush roller or the side brush going on carpet. And I want to catch, it's putting out a puff of air when it's next. I can see the stuff kind of, yeah, see it blowing the stuff? It does put out a puff of air. Totally missed that corner. You know, not too bad of a job, not too bad. Now again, it turns the side brush off on carpet. Now it's acting goofy right now because the robots don't like when you're around them. The LiDAR will sense you. I was standing right there and then it's like, oh, there's something there, I need to avoid it. So they act goofy whenever you're around, standing around them. So it does rely on that bumper technology for quite a bit, but it does have those sensors on the front that do work. They're like proximity sensors or something. Now it says it's supposed to change the brush roller for proper engagement when it's on hardwood floors. It almost sounds like it sped it up. And typically, vacuum cleaners, when they're on hardwood floors, they slow the brush roller down. But again, they don't tell us. They just say it just optimizes it for the best results. Like, well, tell us what it's doing. Yeah, it's doing a pretty good job with that coffee. Okay, I got the lights off so we can see. I got some fake poop. It has avoided it a little bit, and I just want to kind of show you. I don't know if, you never know if it's going to do it or not. I mean, I would love to say, oh, it avoids that poop every single time. But I want to show you the lasers on the front. These are only in the video. You can't see them. Right down there, there are some lasers. And they're putting out some tractor beams or something. See, that is a proximity sensor. See that when it turns blue? It's almost like it sensed it. But you don't get any notification in the app or nothing. It's not going to take a picture. It's not going to notify you that there was an obstacle. It just avoids it. See, I think it's sensing it. Oh. So close. So close. So close. So it says it has these wheels that can climb. Well, I think it's climbing. It's definitely climbing. So I gotta get it up. So I'm trying to figure out what it's doing when it goes from carpet. I can't tell what it's doing. If it's increasing suction. I mean, it can't lift that roller up or down. That would be probably the best, but it can only speed it up or slow it down. It can only turn the suction up higher or lower. So when it goes to carpet, I don't know what it's doing. And I've got it on normal, so. And again, they talk about this dirt detect. They talk about that front sensor having dirt detection. And I was hoping to see that in here with the coffee. It did not have a dirt detect event like it did on carpet, where those sensors are actually checking the dirt going into the dustbin. So if you read it, it says it detects hidden debris. Well, that would not be the sensor on the front. That would just be the sensor going to the dustbin. So it did, just an okay job. It did leave quite a bit. And that might have been because I was standing there. These things do not like when you're around them. They remember that somebody was there, and then it goes around it. All right, it's coming back to our area again. I'm going to need to help them with some names for this area. This is going to be our robot testing grounds. The best of the robots are going to be in this whole area. Is going to be lined up with different robots as I buy them. Let's see if it has been docking better, so that's good. And the whole do not disturb just started working magically. In the setup video, the do not disturb wasn't working right, but it is now. So okay, that docked perfect. Absolutely perfect. So maybe it just gets better with time. Sounds like it picked up quite a bit of stuff. Now I like that it has HEPA filtration down there. You'd be surprised, some of these Shark robots don't have a HEPA filter. Because when that vacuum kicks on to empty this out, it's actually a pretty strong vacuum and it could put a lot of dust and debris in the air. But you've got these up here that you're gonna have to clean. These get extremely dirty, but they're reusable. I like Shark's theme of, you don't buy a bag, the filter up there is reusable. Now the one in the robot you've got to replace. Let's see. I would have loved to have seen it auto empty all of that. Here's the report from the kitchen. No dirt detect events. So that would be a circle. It did not, so it definitely is probably, it's not the front sensor doing any kind of dirt detection. So if you wanted some entertainment on this robot, I got an hour-long setup video. I call it the Shark rabbit hole. We ended up going down a big rabbit hole with just lots of turns and twists. That setup video should never have taken an hour, but it wasn't a hard setup. We were just learning so much about it during the setup that, they don't give you they give you a card with a QR code. Scan the QR code, there's your manual. So we learned a lot. So if you want some entertainment, check the setup video. 1 hour. Had no idea. We go through every single, I figured out almost every light except the blue light, and I think it's a proximity sensor. And then the dirt detect, I think there's different levels of dirt detect. I think the purple can go all the way over, and that's a big event, and I think it can go like a little bit, and that's a small event. Now, I am a little concerned about the actual sensors. Those were really small. This has not been used a whole lot, and they were actually pretty dirty. Okay, comes to the point in the show, would I spend $450 on this? So, I love rooting for Shark. I love Shark products. This PowerDetect is kind of their top of their line right now. It's August 2024. I would say this is their top of the line. Now, that doesn't always mean the best. It is their most expensive. They have this is on Amazon. I'll put a link to it. I bought this with my own money. Again, was not paid for this video. But they have a black and gold one. This is like a gray. They're exactly the same. Earlier, I did a review when that first came out, and it was like $500, $600 or something. I remember it being super expensive. And I remember being highly disappointed in it for that price. Now, Shark app, sometimes I'm critical of the Shark app. Now, it's simple. It doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles. And so I've realized sometimes that's okay, because sometimes we want simplicity and not a lot of options. But it doesn't do multi-floor mapping. You know, when you compare it to a Roborock, a Dream, Ecovacs, the app, it just seems really dated, because it is. It's been around a while. It works. But again, I would like to see a few more things on the app. Again, I love Shark products. I would love to root for them, but $450, you're basically getting something with a little bit more obstacle avoidance, a little bit. Not a tremendous amount, not like a big sensor on the front that's going to recognize everything, and those things work a lot better. So you're getting a little bit, because Shark makes a standard robot for $300. It's called the Shark AI White. So this is a Shark AI. This is what like their original. This comes in black or white. This white one's on Amazon, and it typically goes on sale for $300. So is that one a $150 upgrade? I mean, it does have a sensor. It does have dirt detect technology. So maybe, but this one for $300, this is a really good deal. You don't get that dirt detect technology. You still get matrix clean. You get the same auto empty base. I like it that it has a window. You can see it cleaning and how full it is. But the competition is really, really heating up. The Eufy L60, it's under $300, and it's got an auto empty base. And it has LiDAR navigation, and it has an updated app. The app is a little bit better than Shark. Okay, so here, to me, is it worth an extra $150 for $450? No. But if you need certain things, do you need the dirt detect technology? Do you need the never stuck? Now, I haven't seen that a whole lot. It's supposed to turn the light orange. That's one thing we didn't get in the hour-long video. But I think we might have saw it driving over that poop. It is able to go over taller thresholds with the wheels. So if you need the taller threshold going over, if you need odor neutralizing, if you need the edge detect where it blows that air, and the floor detect, I didn't understand or notice what was going on with the brush roller increasing engagement on the floor when it went from carpet to hardwood floor. So if you need some of those things, it's worth it. But and it is actually, Shark robots do a good job with pet hair. I said this earlier. They actually do. They have a comb in there, taking the hair off of the comb. Parts are usually available on these. The brush roller is a little bit different. It's a purple one. But usually the HEPA filter and those brushes that was there are super easy to find. I would definitely get it on sale. I wouldn't spend any more than $450. So hopefully Shark will be releasing something soon. Don't know anything about it yet, but I would love to see them to release a new robot. It does seem like things are kind of changing at a very quick pace, considering Roborock released 4 Q Revos this year already, and Dream released like 2 or 3 new ones. So things are really, really heating up in the robot vacuum cleaner. That's why I cleared out this space. I've got lots of robots I'm going to be unboxing, reviewing. We're going to do a big competition. We're going to do best of $300 robots, best of $500, best of the $1,000 robots, even the $2,000 robots. So again, I use links. I'll put a link to this in the show description notes. I am a Shark Ninja affiliate and a Amazon affiliate and Walmart. So if you click on the link, the product won't cost you anymore, but I will get a small commission from the sale. It is a way of helping support my channel. That way I can continue to do these reviews. Again, I just did the research. I bought this with my own money, and this video I was not paid for. And I do have a little relationship with Shark. They have sent me some stuff free in the past, but nothing to do with this one. And sometimes when they watch my videos, they'll be like, well, that didn't go like we would have wanted it to, but I'm like, well, there were some things that I wish were a little bit better. So I'm hoping, you know, if they do watch it, they'll see that, yeah, some things are actually working pretty good. I think we need to know more about what is in the robot, kind of explain it. Love it when there's a manual in with the robot. So again, I really do like it for what it does. Could it be better? Are there better ones out there? That's for another video. So again, thanks everybody for watching. So be sure and check out I have 2 Facebook pages, a Facebook group page and a Facebook page. I do free giveaways there behind the scenes. I'm also on Instagram if you want to see just behind the scenes little snippets. I mean, yesterday I took a bunch of videos of Fiona doing different things. So Instagram, just a dad videos. I'm also on TikTok, short videos of how things are going. Again, I use links. So I am an affiliate with Shark, Ninja, Amazon, Walmart. And if I put a link underneath in my show description notes and you click on that link, it'll take you to their website and where you can purchase the product. The product won't cost you anymore, but I will get a small commission from you using that link. It is a way of helping support my channel. I want to continue to do these reviews of these vacuum cleaners, buying them with my own money, giving you a completely honest review. That has been so helpful, purchasing these with my own money, and I don't feel like I have to say anything about it other than what I feel. So I just created this big area here. We're going to do all kinds of robot vacuum cleaner testing. I've got about 6 robots, about 8 robots that I need to unbox, review, test. I put them up here. I'm always constantly putting stuff on the floor. Usually when I go upstairs for the night, I'll start one and it cleans while I'm upstairs watching TV. So then I can see how if I come back the next day and is it on its base station? Is it stuck somewhere? It's a pretty big obstacle course down here. So they have to kind of be on their game to get a good job done down here. I'm working on a big video of, like, these are expensive robots. I'm going to tell you the best expensive robot. I'm going to tell you the best budget robot. I'm going to tell you the best $300 robot. You know, I've got several robots. I've been doing lots of testing, lots of real world testing. Just how do these work? Do they get stuck? Do they clean? Is the water dirty? So lots of videos coming on robots with buying guides. Got the Dream L20, I'm sorry. That's the EcoVex. We got lots of Roomba vacuum cleaners. Roomba just came out with a brand new one. I don't have it yet. It's going to look a lot like the J9 Plus with the auto refill base, but they're going to clean their mop pad, but I'm not, to be honest with you, I'm not too excited about it because it seems like they haven't improved. They don't use LiDAR navigation, which I think everybody should be using LiDAR. That's a Roborock. They use LiDAR. And this was the robot. This is the Shark Blue, $177 open box. It's not brand new. $177. LiDAR navigation, auto empty base. That's incredible. And then typically this is the Shark White AI. It typically goes on sale for $300. LiDAR navigation, Eufy L60 with auto empty base. It's under $300 now. LiDAR navigation. I can't stress enough. Now this is the $1,200 Dyson. It does not have LiDAR. And they've done some software updates. I do have a 30-day real-world test in my house that did okay. No one can beat their suction. So these all use like these little brush rollers, and they have suction there. Dyson technology is superior to everybody. They have the full-size brush roller, okay, and then they've got their it's probably patented, but it's like their vortex or their suction power that causes stuff not to stick to the filter but get compacted in there. It's just, I was absolutely blown away by how much this actually picks up. It just needs a little bit better navigation, which LiDAR, yeah, it's just LiDAR is the way to go. You just don't have problems with it. Oh yeah, I just got the Eufy X Pro Omni LiDAR navigations on sale. And I got a Tenneco stick vac. Keurig just released a new K Duo, so I'll be unboxing that. Shark PowerDetect, gotta do a review on it. I'm starting to get some shelving here for my robots. LiDAR, LiDAR, LiDAR. No LiDAR. iRobot. It uses some different technology. It's got a sensor on the front that I just don't think works very well. iRobot Essentials. No LiDAR navigation. No nothing. Just uses bumper technology. It's $250. Look what this is, $250 without an auto empty base and no map. That doesn't make sense. When that one I just showed you, the DreamBot D10S, I just did an unboxing, $279. LiDAR navigation, does mopping, has an auto empty base. And it has an amazing app that maps your house, and you can put no-go zones. Yeah, here's like the J7 with the mop. This is what the Roombas use, this sensor on the front. Oh, and they have a sensor that tracks movement. Somebody told me in the comments that this sensor here like tracks movement like a mouse. Like you move a mouse on a computer screen. Again, whoops, probably broke it. iRobots, I typically stay away from. They only have that sensor on the bottom. They don't have any sensor on the front. This is for docking and virtual walls. But boy, they sell a lot of these. This is the i3, there's the i5. This is $350. No mopping. The i5, sometimes it's $500, sometimes it's on sale for $400, $350 with mopping, but it's no good. It's because of the sensors. It's a good vacuum, and the auto empty's a little strange. It doesn't work the best sometimes, but the mopping, no. The mapping, no, not very good. I mean, LiDAR has got these Tycoms, $150, LiDAR navigation, you know, 150 bucks. It's actually pretty good. I got a video on it. And I'm needing help naming this room, this wall. Like, what is this going to be? You know, I don't want to use Vacuum Wars because that's another YouTube channel. He does an amazing job with vacuum cleaners and robots. I don't want to impede on his channel whatsoever, but this area is going to be like a competition. It's going to be I'm really at a loss for words. If you could leave them in the comments, I would really appreciate it. But I want this to be like this is the playoffs. This is the vacuum who wins. I'm looking for like a trend, not a trendy word, but like a catchy phrase that I could be like saying it. Okay, let's go over to the robot competition area. But that doesn't sound very catchy. So again, I hope you're having fun. I'm having fun. I always keep my comments to the end, never during the video, never during the information. So I do appreciate you sticking around, listening to me talk about robots. It's been a fun journey. I'm learning something new every day on robots. And I've been doing robot vacuum cleaners now for probably 2 years. And it's only getting more intense because they're releasing robots now like crazy. So I'm trying to keep up, buying them with my own money. I can only budget so much every month for these robots. And then I've got to get the videos out and let people know and tell you what I think of them. But again, I do appreciate everybody using the links. I do earn a small commission if you use those links. And I just really appreciate everybody's support. If you could, please like and subscribe. And again, thank you so much.